toes. No live performances means no zero. I want to get back to doing what I love, to what you love. Let's get back to 13. I can only get back on stage if we all take the vaccine. Get vaxxed. Mr. Benji said so.
Hi, my name is Glenson Prince, captain and goalkeeper of the Dominica men's senior national football team. We are off to play in the qualifying rounds of the 2022 World Cup. We've only been able to practice and prepare for this tournament by observing all safety protocols and because Dominica has done such a fantastic job in preventing the spread of COVID-19 here. We want to keep playing football, but without the restrictions of a pandemic. We want to get back to playing in front of large crowds. We want to play for you. Help us get back to full stadiums playing the greatest game on earth. Get back!
Take the vaccine. Take the vaccine. Take the vaccine. This is a message from Tasha P. and the Health Promotion Unit of the Ministry of Health, Dominica.
Calling all fellow nature lovers. On behalf of the people of Dominica, I am delighted to announce our exciting new Work in Nature program, in which we invite citizens from around the world to live in our nature isle for 18 months on a work-from-home visa. In a year that has been incredibly difficult for millions of people across the globe, in Dominica, we have had the chance to consider how fortunate we are to be surrounded by verdant rainforests, pristine beaches, stunning waterfalls, and the crystal clear waters of the Caribbean Sea. It is our hope that with the rise in remote working, this program will allow us to share our paradise with new international friends who love the environment and cherish safety and security as much as we do. You could also become involved in some of our local initiatives to help our country become the world's first ever climate resilient nation, such as our Go Green Dominica initiative, banning all single-use plastic and styrofoam containers. With excellent health structures and infrastructure, and only an hour's time difference to New York, you will find Dominica is the perfect place to work remotely. We can't wait to welcome you to join us in our beautiful Dominica. And at this time of the morning, I believe it's time for me to go get a dive in the beautiful, crystal clear Caribbean Sea. Come join us, my brothers and sisters. Dominica is the place to be in this COVID era. Big up.
COVID-19 has hit my livelihood very hard. No large crowds means no shows. No live performances means no zero. I want to get back to doing what I love, to what you love. Let's get back to 13. I can only get back on stage if we all take the vaccine. Get vaxxed. Mr. Benji said so.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Stock Farm Playing Complex. My name is Jordan Luke. I am joined by Gavin Richards, and we are here for the DFA Premier League game. Happy Buffet State versus Connect 77 East Central. Gavin, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jordan. Good afternoon to the viewers of 5 TV. Also, those joining us on Facebook and YouTube. Pleasure to be here this afternoon. It's a bright and sunny Saturday afternoon here at Stock Farm. And we've got more Premier League action for you this afternoon. Happy Buffet State and Connect 767 East Central. And just a few moments away from kickoff. And Jordan will just go through the teams for this afternoon's encounter. Happy Buffet State, of course, sitting in third place in the DFA point standings. And their starting lineup this afternoon: Julian Wade, Anderson Lawrence, Anthony Frederick, Elijah Tulor, Darren Wade, Eustace Phillip, also Eustace Marshall, Fitz Jolly, Danzel Dangleben, John Gregoire, and Devon St-Ange. That's the starting lineup for the Happy Buffet State team. They're coached by Colin Bernard, with Michael Joseph serving as the manager, and Anik Williams and Davino John Baptist also on the sidelines as well. Jordan, you can give us the East Central squad.
We're going to be starting off with number 20, Casey, Glendale Casey. Rion Coffey, number 7. Ethan Doctrove, 17. Ken Dura, 2. Delbert Graham, 19. Shimani Graham, 13. Mason Gustav, number 12. Matthew Gustav, 15. Asa Laura, 6. Chris Lawrence, 4. Dequan Lawrence, 3. Dante Newton, number 1. Nathan Newton, that's the captain, number 9. Ethan Nicholas, 5. Enoch Phillip, 18. Kevin Kwame, 14. Shane Seraphin, 8. Styrel Seraphin, 10. Nelbert Thomas, 11. And Wesmore Tulloch, number 16.
And of course, Central coached by Stanton Seraphin, the assistant coach, player coach, assistant coach there, Shane Seraphin. Team manager is Sholon James, and the assistant manager, Veronica Theophil. Of course, they also have on the sidelines the medic, China Tulloch, assistant medic, Sasha John Carbon, and the equipment manager, Everton Daniel. So, full house there for the East Central team. And Jordan, as we're awaiting the start of the game, you can see the substitutes for the East Central and also the Buffet State team making their way onto the playing field. It's another interesting weekend for football, Dominica's football. Last night, we saw the defending champions, Surgical Southeast, getting 3 goals in the second half to get past the Middleham United team last night at Benjamin's Park. And Javid George scored 2 goals, and also Sidney Lockhart had a goal in that encounter as well for a 3-0 win for Surgical Southeast. As a matter of fact, as we speak, as it stands, Surgical Southeast are now on top of the points table, albeit just by 1 point over Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubai FC.
A good state of play. It's always good that the lead changes hands, keeps everyone on their toes. It's going to be an interesting game here this afternoon. I think the Happy Buffet State team have been on somewhat of a roll since their defeat to the Promex Harlem United. East Central got their first win of the season last weekend against the Promex Harlem United.
Promex, yes.
So it's going to be an interesting matchup. They beat the last team to beat the Happy Buffet State. So I think it's going to be a good game, but do you think there might be something else at play here, Gavin, with some underlying storylines?
Well, it's going to be an interesting game, like you said. I think what probably could be the X factor this afternoon will be the national players that will be on show. And Buffett State, they have quite a few of them in Anthony Frederick, Julian Wade, also Marcellus Bonney among the national players. There's no Kerrick Walter this afternoon for Buffett State. He's out injured. But given the experience that the national team has been getting in the training under coach Rajesh Lachru, I think that could possibly be the difference this afternoon, with the fact that the players are getting that extra bit of training. East Central, they have a national player in Rion Coffey, although he's not currently engaged with the national team for the remaining 2 World Cup qualifiers, but he was part of the team for the first 2 games. So he too could also be making, could also have a huge impact for East Central this afternoon.
I think so, and he did score. He was the goal scorer of that all-important game-winning goal that gave them their first 3-point haul of the season. He is a player we should look out for as a forward for the Dominica national team. You have to get accustomed to play on scraps, and this may be the situation he encounters here today, which would mean he's well suited for the task at hand. I have seen him play earlier this season. He has played well. He's always given his team an outlet. Hopefully he can carry on that fight, because it's going to be a daunting task this afternoon.
Well, as we speak to you, the 2 teams making their way onto the playing field. Buffett State once again in the traditional blue, and East Central, Connect 767 East Central in their shocking green, or neon green one will say. And Jordan, we just took a quick glance there at Coulson Benjamin, a Buffett State stalwart, making his way onto the stadium there. But I think a lot of the fans are probably not too aware of it. Coulson Benjamin no longer plying his trade for Happy Buffett State. As a matter of fact, he played last night in the Premier League, and that was for Midland United. Something very strange. 20 years has been representing Buffett State, and it was quite a sight to see Coulson Benjamin in a strange uniform last night.
Must have been strange to see him playing in those unfamiliar colors. However, it says a lot about the Buffett State family as a football community that they would allow him and give him that opportunity to go out and play with another team, seeing that his opportunities would be limited and he maybe still wants to play. So it's just fine, because, and here you see it, although his team may have not done well yesterday, he's here to support the boys today because he's still part of the football family. So it's good to see, and good show by the Happy Buffett State FC.
All right, so coin toss there, and looks like Buffett State will be attacking the Rosa end, while the Connect 767 East Central team attacking the Stock Farm Prison end. The officials this afternoon, Jordan, looks like Egbert Walsh. Or is that Travis no, that's Egbert Walsh in the middle.
Matthew Walsh,
sorry.
Matthew Walsh.
I keep on confusing them. Matthew Walsh in the middle for the game today. Matthew
Walsh, Derrickson McDonald. So Travis Delsor will be our 4th official, and Young Walsh. His first name seems to be evading me at the moment, but it's Walsh, and McDonald.
Yes.
These will be our officials for today's game.
All right, so like you said, Jordan, East Central picked up their first victory last weekend, beating Harlem 1-0 at Benjamin's Park. But they're still in the danger zone, still in the relegation zone there in 3 points. But it's still early days in the season, and they have a lot of time and the quality to get themselves out of that relegation zone. It's going to be an interesting battle towards the end of the season, Jordan, as it relates to the 2 teams that will be facing relegation. As there's a lot of quality in the Premier League this year.
And not only quality in the Premier League, but quality in the First Division. I think there will be some teams that surprise people when the First Division begins shortly. The Police team is a team that did very well. However, they came up against very stiff opposition in the LA Stars, and they were unable to continue progressing onto the promotion. However, I think and just as I say that, I just remembered a fan who reached out to me during the week. I want to say a pleasant good afternoon to all the fans who say hello, who give words of confidence and words of praise and thank you. Gavin, it seems that there are a lot of people who enjoy the job that we do, and we want to say a special thank you to all of you for tuning in every week.
Yes, of course, without the fans there's no football.
Definitely.
And we also want to welcome some of the new fans on this afternoon. We're also live on Dominica News Online. So the power of the DFA's Football League going leaps and bounds. We've had viewers all the way from Italy in the past, viewers in Martinique last weekend, Grenada as well, and now want to welcome the Dominica News Online family to the broadcast. Just waiting, there's a little lull there as the officials seem to be double checking everything before we have the start. Dotting the I's and crossing the T's there. Just seeing a switch of wings with Dangleman and Eustace Philip. But it will be Bafa State in possession to the start of the game. Here's the whistle and we're underway at the Stock Farm Complex. It's a happy Bafa State in blue and Connect 767 East Central in green to get us off here this weekend.
Number 16, the player. I've heard a lot of good things from youth development officer, youth coordinator actually, Kelvin Francis. He said he's definitely a player that people should look out for. Westmore Tulloch, number 16 for the East. It's my first time actually looking out for him in a game, so I'm hoping to see the good things that I heard about him.
Okay, so we have stoppage in play. Is going to be a free kick for East Central. An early opportunity for them in this game just to get some bodies forward. You always know how set pieces can be a trump card in football games. Here comes the delivery and met by John Gregoire. It's with Anderson Lawrence on the far side.
Played forward to Darren Wade. He does a very good job of making those runs in from midfield, offering a lot of support to the forwards. Julian Wade trying to find Anthony Frederick. Retakes possession. Do a good job of clearing the lines.
It's a good ball, long ball there, trying to find Gilbert Thomas, is it? But it's Jolly now.
Does a good job of anchoring the midfield there. The ball goes on to Elijah Toulon.
Elijah Toulon there with the pass that was intercepted.
Trying to find Darren Wade.
And cleared forward there, so we'll be calling on the goalkeeper into early action. We'll look to bring that into his box where he'll be able to use his hands. He does so quite nicely.
He seems to have a very good throw, this goalkeeper. Threw the ball half across the field. Very good throw indeed.
That ball put out of play there for throwing for back. Elijah Toulon gives it away and wins it back. A little bit scrappy there in the first few minutes of this game. Fitzjolly trying to bring it under control, but Star Seraphin lost it.
Supporting his team as he normally does and playing the ball forward to Wade, but it's ball makes its way back to Darren Wade, who finds Eustace Philip. However, the layoff is way too soft.
Well, the flag will stay down. There's a player down as well. There's an offside on the far side, and also the referee just checking up there on Eustace Philip, who got shaken up there a while.
Sometimes we are the cause of our own disasters. He needed to play that ball a little bit firmer to his teammate. The ball was way too soft, or give the defense that extra split second to make that tackle, which resulted in him limping in right now.
All right, so the ball is for Kenroy Dura. Dura driving forward. Just a lovely through pass there.
Trying to find Westmore Tulloch. However, Elijah Toulon is there to see that ball out. Very smart, composed defending by Elijah.
Indeed it was. Yeah, Elijah Toulon showing his experience, a former national player as well.
Pointing to the head. Letting his teammates know they need to play smart. Points are important in the top table clashes. They don't keep picking up these points. They're going to give their opponents a chance to get away from them.
Well, it's Dura with, that was actually Tulloch here with the interception. But it's Fitzjolly who comes away with it. And Eustace Philip trying to set Julian Wade on his way. Julian Wade will
much
keep
better
it in play. And Julian Wade with the cross there. And a good defending there from Rion Coffey, but it's only from Derwin Wade who takes a shot, and that will go wide there, not troubling Dante Newton, and this will be a goal kick.
I would have expected a shot there from Darren Wade. I could in warm-ups they were taking shots, and he had one of the best shots in training. He was unable to transfer.
The Central trying to play out of the back, and Rion Coffey he was looking to lay it off his teammate there, but a little bit short there. He's giving away. It's Julian Wade, and Julian Wade is looking to find Anderson Lawrence, but a good clearance there from the number 20 Glendale Casey, and it will be a throw-in for Bafa State.
He did a good job of closing down the space, not allowing that free ball to find its way in the dangerous area. Happy Bafa State are applying a lot of pressure here, Gavin, in the opening 10 minutes of the game.
Well, they've tried to put East Central under some pressure, but East Central they've done quite well so far.
I think they have.
They've held their shape pretty well.
They've remained pretty compact. They've done a good job of not allowing Bafa State to get into those critical areas.
And defensive clearance there. And Star Seraphin trying to get a two-lock, but Elijah Tula was first to it. Durin Wade got a head onto that. Dura under some pressure from Wade. As if back with two-lock.
Very good job there by Tulok, moving that ball on. However, the ball is lost by Star Surfing in the midfield.
Ball forward there, and almost had the goalkeeper Devon under a little pressure. And again, a ball forward, lovely control there. And I think the referee will allow play to continue. It's Fitzjolly with the interception now. On the far side, Rion Coffey applying the pressure. East Central holding the line. Starrel Surfing that's lost it. Fitzjolly there, but that pass hits the back of his teammate, and well, it's forward now for East Central, but the flag has gone up on the near side and the offside. The decision.
Just seen a few more of the players of the Bafa State family making their way into the stadium. I think Bafa State have started well. However, their link-up play in midfield seems to be a bit scratchy. However, they're a team that shows as the game goes on and they get the gears going, they know how to get the job done.
Ball forward there, intercepted and sent back. John Gregoire with the header forward. But it's a Star Seraphin. Good pass there.
Good job by Westmore Tulok. Park getting that ball on there, keeping possession, and here he's found. However, the ball isn't able to find him from Kenroy Dura, sorry.
So East Central are one of the teams that made the reputation for being able to hold on to the ball and string the passes. However, this season the results not really come their way, but we have a play there of Anderson Lawrence and looking to get past Glendale Casey, who got a touch onto it.
He did a good job there. Very good job by Dante Newton of letting him know that the player was open on that side. Good communication shown by the East Central team there. And that's the kind of things, the unspoken, the unseen things that a goalkeeper does. Very good job there. But the ball comes in.
Kick in there from Anthony Frederick. I think he'll probably want to have that one there again. Overhit there, looking to find a player on the far post. Trying to go out for a goal kick for the 767 East Central Football Club.
And you mentioned the Connect 767 East Central FC, and just saying good afternoon to the Connect 767 company that is the sponsor of the team. It's a good job seeing the corporate sponsors getting more involved in football. There needs to be money flowing in it so that things can be done better. Players can have better equipment. And here we have Eustace Phillip making the most of a ball played into him, and he crosses it.
Well, it's sat there for Julian Wade, but he couldn't get it under control. And it's on the far side for Dangleben. Dangleben finds a Derwin Wade who cuts back in. Derwin Wade is still with it. Doing with making the next run there, and a good clearance in the end there from that's Chris Lawrence there, and clearing the danger. Is still a throw in for Baffin State.
Julian Wade unable to control that ball there. He was found by Eustace Phillip after an excellent run. Excellent burst of pace, showing that he's up for this game.
Fitzjolly is sort of playing the holding midfielder role so far this afternoon.
I think his best position, he is a player that does a good job of keeping it very solid at the back. And with players who are intelligent, like Anthony Frederick and Darren Wade, he can sometimes leave and they can cover as they're doing now.
Well, he's looking to find Julian Wade there. That pass from Elijah Tula, a bit overhead. And goalkeeper Dante Newton, who's also a member of the senior men's national football team. He will collect.
I think Baffin State have looked very good. They look to have a good shape. They look to be moving the ball quickly. And they seem to be keeping Connect 767 Essential at bay pretty easily.
Forward again with Eustace Phillip. And there's a coming together there with Jura, nothing given by the referee.
Ken Radura coming in very forcefully there.
And Elijah Tula will win that one.
Taking control of the situation as an experienced defender would.
So again, Fitzjolly winning another ball in the midfield. And a pass there with a slip. The goalkeeper quickly off his line, but he's, well, good work in the end. Ended up to break up that attack.
Yes, Gavin, he did a good job of not allowing the attacker to get in on goal there. Sometimes you just need to get there. Put the player under pressure and allow luck to give you some help.
Julian Wade to Fitzjolly. That touch a bit heavy. He was caught there, and it's going to be a free kick for Baffin State. So the player sort of bailing Fitz out just there.
But the Happy Baffin State team are building a nice rhythm with their passing.
From distance from Frederick, but it struck Julian Wade. Still Baffin State with a dangle there on the far side. Touch there from Darren Wade, and it's gone out for a goal kick.
Usually the final ball. It's usually the final ball that lets Happy Baffin State down. However, they are building up very nicely. Their team play is very good. Their shape is good. Their formation is good.
They're building up nicely, Jordan, but you also have to give credit to the East Central team for the way that they've defended so far in the early stages of the game. They've also looked very compact, very disciplined as well.
And I think that should be a praise to both coaches. I think both coaches are showing that at basic, this is what a CONCACAF C licensed coach team is supposed to look like. The players are supposed to have a basic idea of their positions and understand how the game needs to be played. I think so far the game is not scrappy. It's scrappy maybe in terms of the ball movement, but not in terms of positioning where all the players are chasing the ball. I think the players are doing a very good job. They're able to switch the ball as we're seeing now, but players are there. So it's a good sign, and I think kudos to both coaches.
Anthony Frederick will win that header there. He's looking to set Eustace Phillip, who gets a touch on it there. Anderson Lawrence was chasing with it. Julian Wade will come away with it. He has support from Phillip. Julian Wade takes a strike off the post there. Good save from Dante Newton.
Brilliant save, Gavin. Got his fingertips to that and pushed that onto the post.
Well, here's Julian Wade there. He was held back, and he's going to win a free kick for Baffin State, and we have the first yellow card as well, and it will go to Jura.
He did hold back Julian Wade there, preventing him from attacking the goal. That was a promising position.
But that was a brilliant save a while ago from Dante Newton, getting fingertips onto that and getting it on to the woodworks, because that had goal written all over it. It was a good strike from Julian Wade and equal goalkeeping there from Dante Newton.
He showed a lot of confidence in the left foot, and hopefully Anthony Frederick can deliver something with his right foot that is equal to the shot that we just saw.
So here's the free kick specialist for Baffin State. Lovely floated ball there, and I think it was last touch of Baffin State. It's going to be a goal kick for East Central.
I think he did deliver. That was an excellent ball into the box there. However, no one attacked the pass, and the ball has gone out for a goal kick.
Fine. So into the first 15 minutes here at the Stock Farm playing field.
Another header one there by Fitzjolly, doing a very good job of keeping Connect 767 East Central at bay.
Ball on the far side there, and could trickle out, and it does. And to be a throw-in for East Central. So they've done well defensively, Jordan. East Central. They just need to start to string their hallmark passes across there, see if they can get themselves into this game. So far they more or less have been defending well, sitting back, and looking to catch Bafesit on the counter. That quite hasn't happened yet so far.
I think Bafesit have done a good job of keeping them at bay though. They have been communicating very well. You've heard a lot of shouting from the Happy Bafesit players. They are doing a very good job of making sure they are working as a unit, and that is resulting in the game that we're seeing. You're seeing that East Central is unable to escape their own half.
Anthony Frederick on the far side, and last off, Anthony Frederick's going to be a throw-in for Connect 767 East Central.
A bit disappointing there. He could have used his defensive players. They were on the half-field line. They could have received the pass and kept possession there. However, good job by Denzel Dangabin winning possession.
Well, poor clearance there, but a good hustle back to win it. But the danger still not avoided. A floated pass there, found Anderson Lawrence there, got a touch onto it, but it went wide of the goal. Last
touch seemed to come off Ken Rodura there. However, a goal kick has been given. And there you have Anderson Lawrence hustling the ball, closing down early. And Eustace Phillips supporting and winning the ball back.
And Philip was caught there. It's going to be a free kick for Happy Bafesit. Speaking of the football, though, like we said earlier on, Southeast winning last night, beating Midland United 3-0. There's also another game on this afternoon. Early Stars and they were once the league leaders. They were league leaders heading into this weekend, and that's a Central Cooperative Credit Union Dublin FC. That game down at the Benjamin's Park. So free kick coming in from Fitzjolly there. And it appears to be off the East Central players. It's going to be a corner kick for the state.
Captain Nathan Newton doing the defending there.
Tomorrow we also have another big game here. We United and Pronex Holland United. That game will be at 4 o'clock here as a corner kick comes in from Anthony Frederick and sets up Derek Wade there, but took a bump just before he was about to strike it as he kicked that ball over into a yam piece, it looks like. But
the ball got a one there to the 8 bank off to make a deposit. However, we have gotten a new ball and we're going to restart with a goal kick. Darren Wade unable to keep the ball down there. He was very forceful in attacking the ball. However, he may need to work on that overall technique. Once again, we have lots of communicating from both teams.
all right, Jordan, I seem to be back and in full effect now. And
happy to have you back, Gavin.
Just had to work out a little technical issue there.
Nathan Newton doing some more excellent defending. Very good player he is. Number 9, Nathan Newton, the captain for the Connect 767 East Central. He does a very good job of keeping that midfield balance. And there you have Darren Wade giving the ball away.
Starrel Serafin pushing forward. Two up there. Pass trying to find Rion Coffey, the danger man, one of the danger men there for East Central, but the goalkeeper was quickly off his line.
Very good thought process there. I like the idea of trying to find that attacking ball to create that space for his team.
But that's a lovely pass there for Eustace Phillip from Julian Wade, and Phillip will, well, didn't quite execute that one properly.
Almost. They're getting there. The Happy Bafesit State just need to keep working on that game plan. Here you have Fitzjolly again picking up the ball in midfield.
So Fitzjolly's been quite involved in the opening stages of this match. It's also been a good half from Starrel Serafin from East Central. Also Tulok has had a few good touches as well.
Whenever he's been involved, he's usually had a positive influence on his team. And here you have Rion
Coffey. What an attempt that was, but the flag's gone off on the near side. It's offside. But Rion Coffee showing his strength there.
I want you, Gavin. I want you. I said that the national team strikers are accustomed to feeding off scraps and they know what to do when they get them. And there you saw Rion Coffee. I think we're going in for a very good game, Gavin. Very, very good game.
So Central trying a high press there. They've won back the ball. And
ball comes to Westmore Tulloch. And he tries to play it in. However, Fitzgerald is there again. Excellent positioning.
It's Eustace Phillip now. Julian Wade in support. Good ball floated forward. Julian Wade will come to it. The appeals for handball, not given, but to be a corner kick there. And that was a good piece of play there.
Chris Lawrence with the excellent goal line defending. Doing a very good job of supporting his team, of his goalkeeper, getting in that position to ensure that the ball did not go over the goal. Very, very good ball played in there. And
another set piece opportunity for Happy Buffet State.
I think Happy Buffet State
will sit over it. Good ball there off the back of Julian Wade, and East Central can break forward, but there's no one upfield there for that counter attack. And Elijah Tula will win the ball back. It's a Fitzgerald.
It's usually just Neilbert Thomas, number 11. He's usually the lone player trying to attack the Buffet State defense. However, they're going to need more than that if they're going to break Buffet State down this afternoon.
East Central again, they're going to try to mount something going forward, but they've given it away. Eustace Marshall there with the clearance. And
I think Julian Wade did that on purpose.
And I found Philip, but that touch was heavy to allow Dura a chance to sweep across and make the clearance.
I have heard of the gully creeper, but that was a dummy sleeper, Gavin. He was on the ground sitting, and then the ball went under him, and right away, Buffet State were able to attack. They're trying to play a lot of through balls, a lot of balls into the defense here.
There's Anthony Frederick who finds the Fitzgerald again. On to the far side with Dangleben. Plays it back to Elijah Tulo. Back to Dangleben. Elijah Tulo was making the run. He was trying to find him.
Tried to play the intricate pass there. But there you see the beauties of the back three that Buffet State is able to play. At any one point in time, one of the defenders are able to go forward. Denzel Dangleben, as you see there, is able to drop back. There's a lot of flexibility in that team, and they're able to recover.
They also caught out a ship there, Jordan, on this counter. And it's going to be there with Seraphine looking to play back to Tulloch, but good touch in the end there from John Gregoire.
Like I said, Gavin, they play a risky game. They do press a lot of players forward. However, they have the players able to recover and get back into position. While that was a breakaway, I think there was very little threat on the Buffet State goal. I think East Central would have done well to create a chance there.
All right, so it's a corner kick for East Central. And East Central, a set piece. There's some 6 players in the penalty area for East Central.
Trying to make the most of this opportunity.
So we have a look, hold up, but here comes the corner. Goalkeeper scrambling there, and I think he got a touch onto it. No.
Shimani Graham did a good job of getting up there and getting a touch to it. However, he was off target.
So we're approaching the 25-minute mark here in this first half. And it's Anderson Lawrence who finds Dangleben is back to Lawrence. And East Central will come away with Star Seraphine playing back. He's looking to find Rion Coffee there. And that one will go out for a goal kick.
Composed there. Very smart play. Just shepherding the ball out, allowing the ball to restart it.
the stoppage in play. There's a player down on the far side. It's like a Buffett player,
seems
but
to
now
be-
he's off the field. So play continue.
He's signaling for the medics. That seems to be Eustace Marshall. Seeing a bit of rotation going on there to accommodate his absence. That would be a major blow if he's unable to continue. He has been a player who has contributed a lot to the Happy Buffett State team.
Here comes Buffett State again, and good touch, but Fred bubbled there by the keeper Dante Newton, but he was able to get on to the end of it quickly. Collect. And a good throw there. A Rion Coffee double team there, and he's one of throw in. There's a hold up here, throw-in taken. And I think the signal there was ball has gone out. It's going to be another possession for Buffett State. So 0-0 the scores here at the Stock Farm Complex. And this is Happy Buffett State taking on Connect 767 East Central. Of course, we want to say good afternoon to the viewers there on Dominica News Online, also on Vivian TV, the Dominica Football Association's Facebook page. That ball has gone out. It's going to be a throw-in for East Central. Dura with it, looking to find a Tulloch, but Philip will get onto the end of that. Lovely Tim Anderson. Philip, it's if Julian Wade. He has Philip, and a shot there, and well, weak effort in the end there from Anderson Lawrence, and Dante Newton was able to collect that one.
Very disappointing effort there. I thought they did a very good job of creating that effort.
And there's another shot there from Julian Wade, just off target.
He
Dante
seems to be in a very good mood.
Dante Newton allowing that one to roll past the uprights. So a goal kick for East Central. Long clearance there. And it looks like it'll be won by East Central. Neilbert Thomas trying to keep it in, but it's last off him. It's gone out for a goal kick.
Unable to keep that ball in play there. Happy Buffett State have been doing a very good job of applying a lot of pressure on the Connect 767 goal. However, they have been unable to make that one opportunity count.
Well, it's a collision of heads there, and the referee has stopped play. 2 players down, one for East Central, one for Happy Buffett State. And the medics being signaled onto the field to provide some attention to the injured players. So it's 28 minutes gone here in the first half. So we've seen a few attacks from Buffett State, and East Central had 1 or 2 chances themselves, but it's still goalless here at the Stock Farm playing field as we're here. Another hot and sunny Saturday afternoon.
The weather flattered to deceive earlier, Gavin. When we arrived here, it was quite overcast.
Yes.
I was hoping that we would have been entertained to a good game, well, a cool game, but that has not been the case. It's been very warm here this afternoon.
Very warm, and looks like the players will be back on the field. Play will resume with a drop ball.
0-0 in the 30th minute of the game.
It's Anthony Frederick now on with the ball and looking to play in Anderson Lawrence, but the flag is up on the far side and it's going to be offside.
Seems a bit of a harsh decision there. However, the referee was in an ideal position to make that call.
Happy Bapper Stage taking on Connect 767 is Central.
The ball on the near side there, East Central come for a cross there. Up goes heads and the goalkeeper got a touch onto that because that definitely would have been a threatening there for East Central.
Devon St. Anne doing a good job there of keeping his team in the game.
In the first minute of play.
There's a 2-lock now. And the player will turn, takes a shot, just going over the crossbar. And that's a good attempt there from East Central.
Captain again showing that he is a high value player to his team.
Premier League really.
Well, we're getting an update from Benjamin Spark. It's a 1-0 there in that encounter with Central Cooperative Credit Union, Dubla FC and the LA Stars. And Shikel St. Marie getting a goal in the very first minute of play in that game, and he's put Dubla up 1-0. So as it stands, Dubla would have overtaken Southeast for first place. And also Shikel St. Marie continuing to play there for the Golden Boot, that race for the Golden Boot.
Well, he would actually be leading the race because he was actually tied to the top.
Javid got 2 goals.
So he would be tied. He would return to the top with Javid, who now has 7.
Yeah.
And then we have a major announcement being made. The Division 1 championship will begin on the 19th. Exciting news for football fans all over.
And football will continue to grow here in Dominica. Another league getting underway with the under 19 division.
Dominica takes on Anguilla in the second leg of the qualifiers on June 2nd.
So we have a free kick for
On Monday we'll get confirmation whether the game will be at Windsor Park.
East Central.
They have to go to the DR again.
There's a Julian Wade with it on the far side. And Anthony Frederick will come away with it. Waves of the challenge there. Anthony Frederick looking to play Anderson Lawrence. Lawrence looking to get past Dura. Dura defending well. Is back with Eustace Phillip, but a player there that's Sherwin Gregoire got a touch onto that.
We have 5 players.
And Derwin Wade will play it back to his goalkeeper.
2 players tied with 3 goals.
Derwin Wade.
Javid George moved ahead of the pack. He scored 2 goals last
Ball
night.
there, Eustace Phillip.
So 4 + 2 is 6. So Javid ahead with 6 goals.
Eustace Phillip again showing his strength, able to win back the ball. But that touch was heavy there. It's gone out for a throw-in. So good work in the end from Tulloch. Westmore Tulloch providing the pressure.
Julian Wade with 5. We have
the goalkeeper there will come back and collect.
Chicken, St. Mary with 5.
Long clearance there. Bumps. Dante Challenger will come for it. He makes a mess of it, and the good thing is the defender was there, but danger is still not averted. It's with Anthony Frederick. Frederick dribbling there, looking for some support.
Doing a good job of keeping possession there. Finding Eustace Phillip.
Back to Frederick. Lovely cut in there, but that touch was a little heavy.
Caesar
will win it back. He's back with his journey.
Caesar or Chef Salad there. Anthony Frederick getting the ball between the legs of the player, however unable to regain possession.
Buffett State once again looking to reset. There's a throw in for them on the far side. It's still 0-0 here at the Stock Farm playing field.
an interesting passage of play there from the Happy Baffin State just previously. They went forward and were unable to create that opening and brought the ball back. And there you have a foul there from Darren Wade, preventing Rion Coffee from building the counter-attack. And play will be restarted with a free kick at midfield.
So once again, just want to give the viewers an update in the other game, Jubla and LA Stars. Well, Jubla leading 1-0 thanks to an early goal, very early goal there from Sheikal St. Marie in the first minute of the game. And the last update we got there from Benjamin Spark, 25 minutes into that game, and it's still 1-0 in favor of Jubla. But it's going to be a free kick now for East Central. And that one there parried over the goal, or almost, it hit the crossbar there. And the goalkeeper was caught in the end, so he's going to win a free kick there. But the goalkeeper making a mess of that, Jordan. Didn't look too threatening to me.
I think it was a tricky shot, a firm shot struck there. He tried to parry the ball out. However, he did not have enough strength to parry it over the goal, and it went onto the crossbar. However, I think the player coming in there kicked him, and there had to be a foul to restart. Rion Coffee there doing a good job to head that on target. However, Devon is able to restart with Dangaben, who is unable to keep it in play, and the ball has gone out.
That will go out for a throw-in for East Central.
Eustace Phillip, they're unable to keep that ball in play. And there you have the same mistake being made there by Kenroy Dura. He had done a good job previously, but seemed to have a bit of a lapse of concentration. Westmore Tulloch.
Again, another throw-in. Plus, I want to say good afternoon to the members of the senior men's national team watching the game on Vibrant TV as well. East Central looking to come away with it. The captain under some pressure, and Fitzjolly will win it. As if Dangleben lays it off for Fitzjolly, who's looking to find Julian Wade. As if Derwin Wade will find Eustace Phillip. Eustace Phillip with some targets to aim at. He pulls back. He's looking to find Julian Wade, who was in the center there.
Almost did a good job of finding him there. However, very good defending again being done by Glendale Casey.
And that one almost fell to Anderson Lawrence, but Casey again with another clearance.
Had to do a bit to save himself there. He had been the cause of his own problems.
And
there you have
touch in the end there from Westmore Tulloch coming back on defensive duties, but conceding a corner kick for
I think that
State.
Youth Development Officer Kevin Francis can be said, I think it can be said he has an eye for talent. I think I've not been surprised by the performance of Westmore Tulloch, because I have been told that he is a player.
There by Baffin State, Jordan, and the ball played into the box. So Philip was trying to play it back in, and on the far side will trickle out to be a throw-in for Baffin State.
And as I was saying, Gavin, I think Westmore has had a good game. He has done a good job of getting involved and being involved for his team. I think his team, they have defended well as a team, and Baffin State have put them on the siege. But kudos to them that they have not given up. And here you have Westmore trying to get on the end of a ball there being played across field. He does a very good job and gets away from Fitzjolly. That is not something a lot of players have been able to say recently.
Baffin State winning a free kick there. Star Seraphim guilty of the high boot.
I think that was a bit reckless there. Very reckless play there by Star Seraphim. It's very hard to see how you would get your boot into someone's face.
Eustace Phillip again Was Essential playing with 10 men because Westmont Tulloch is down in the Buffett State half.
I think there was a price to pay for getting past Fitzgerald, but he's up and making his way back into formation. Very good job from Westmore.
But that will clearly be offside, Julian Wade. And well, the referee acknowledging it, allowing play to continue.
No need to stop the play there. I think that's a good call by referee Matthew.
Dangleban trying to get it forward for Buffett State, and it's won by Derwin Wade. And Buffett State will reset. It's back with Elijah Tulo. Not Tulo, sorry, John Gregoire. John Gregoire is looking to find Eustace Phillip. Tulloch got a touch onto it. Phillip will get another opportunity. Julian Wade with it. Well, there was a mix up there, and Star Seraphim looking to come away. It's with Rion Coffee now. But East Central, not many options up front. Rion Coffee was caught at it, but they've gotten another chance. It's with Star Seraphim, and that was a good attempt there, but Elijah Tulo got a leg onto it.
Excellent block there, not allowing that ball to get through. Did a very good job of intercepting that pass.
Julian waited the flick, and the play on Anderson Lawrence is a foot race now, and could be trouble, but the player gets back, and good defending there in the end from Glendale Casey.
He's done a very good job so far this afternoon.
Very, very good defending, because he had the pace one to keep up with Anderson Lawrence, who looked clear there. And Casey with the long legs able to get back and get a block in on that shot. However, it's going to be a corner kick for the Buffett State team.
And again, it shows the quality, not just of the players, but of the technical support that they have. A lot of unknown players having a lot of good games, but the ball comes in, and there you have the ball being played out again.
And it's Rion Coffey now looking to lead a counter with Neil Butt, Thomas Demba, John Gregoire will do the defensive duties.
Players seem to give up on that pass there.
And shot there, well, it wasn't really a shot, I think it was more of a pass. And he's back with Buffett State. And again with Eustace Phillip. But Tulloch has done quite well defensively. He's dropped back a number of times.
He's been looking very hard today.
Again, and Phillip was looking to lay that off for Dangleban.
Chris Lawrence there with the interception. Doing a very good job to partner Casey. Seems to be the more experienced partner in that partnership. And he's been leading his young partner very well.
So on the far side it is with Anthony Frederick. And it will be a throw-in for Buffett State. So deep into the first half here, matter of fact, slowly approaching half-time, and nothing to settle the two teams. East Central will be quite happy with the way they've been able to defend and trying to get Buffett State caught on the counter-attacks. Buffett State, of course, they've had a number of chances. They've missed a number of them. But we're locked here at 0-0 as we're approaching half-time. Also want to big up Liam Sebastian, who's locked in, watching. Middleham United player there, Liam Sebastian. Fortunately for him, his team went down yesterday 3-0 to Southeast.
The new reinforcements seem to have helped. They had a very good, from reports, they had a very good first half. They did a very good job keeping the defending champions at bay. However, the quality of the champions shone through in the second half, and they won the game comfortably, 3-0.
Yeah, so a goal kick, I should say, for East Central. A collision there, but Star Seraphim will come away with it. And it's going to find Nilbert Thomas, but that touch there, not up to standard. Julian Wade now with it. Julian Wade, good defense there in the end from
Kenroy
Dura.
He has had a very busy afternoon. He's in the central area now. However, he has played on the right side of his team's defense, and he has had a very hard time dealing with Anderson Lawrence and Eustace Phillip. Doing a very immense job for his team, keeping the score at 0-0.
just in first half. And a free kick, is it? For Buffett State. It's taken. It's back with John Gregoire. John Gregoire have acres of space. And looking to draw the ball forward. Julian Wade was trying to get onto it. Anderson Lawrence to feed. And to beat the dive in. Dante Newton there. And it's a goal there. Buffett State getting the first goal here in the dying stages of the first half. Anderson Lawrence with that effort there. It looked like it may have also gotten a deflection on its way through there, which put Dante Newton off. But it's a 1-0 to Happy Buffett State, Jordan.
Very good shot there. Very good goal. Very well taken. A short and finish befitting the number 10 jersey that he's wearing. Sometimes you say that the jersey is too heavy for a player. It definitely was not too heavy there. He did a very good job of taking that opportunity, finishing at the near post, and the score is now 1-0 to the Happy Buffett State.
Well, East Central will clearly be feeling hard done there because they defended quite well throughout the course of the first half, and just a little lapse there, one would say, and it's cost them in the end. And there's also a player down as well. That's the
Chris
number
Lawrence.
4, Chris Lawrence. I believe he was involved in that goal scoring play of Anderson Lawrence, and like I said, I think that Anderson Lawrence, that strike there from Lawrence may have gotten a slight deflection there, which put the goalkeeper Dante Newton off. So it's a 1-0 here at Stock Farm playing field, just in the dying stages of the first half. Matter of fact, we're into stoppage time, so maybe we could even be seeing the halftime whistle anytime from now. But 1-0 in favor of Happy Buffett State.
I think a scoreline that is deserved. I think Buffett State have done very well. They have worked very well, hard as a team. The Connect 767 East Central FC have come and played a very resolute game. They have not given them any opportunity, well, very few opportunities. They have not given them a lot of space. They have not given them a lot of time. And they really had to fight to dig out that opportunity. I think it should be said that Anderson Lawrence had to fight his way into that space to feed off the scraps and get that ball into goal. Very good job. And a deserved scoreline going into halftime for his team.
Right, so the scores here at Stock Farm 1-0. The scores also at the Benjamin's Park. The latest update that we have 1-0 as well. And we have a resumption of play into stoppage time here in the first half. We're not sure how much more referee Matthew Walsh will give. And a matter of fact, that's the whistle here, the halftime whistle at the Stock Farm playing field. 1-0 to Happy Buffett State. The goal coming just a few moments ago from Anderson Lawrence. He's broken the deadlock. And at the end of 45 minutes, headed into the halftime break, it's Happy Buffett State 1 and Connect 767 East Central 0.
I think, again, a deserved scoreline. However, it must be said, East Central have done a very good job. They have defended very well. They have played as a very compact unit. They have played as the underdogs, but they have done the underdogs a lot of justice. They have made all underdogs proud. It was a very good opportunity that has given Buffett State the lead, and I think the scoreline deserved. However, it was an exciting game.
All right, so that's the position here. The Stock Farm playing field, 1-0 to Happy Buffett State. We're going to take a break for halftime, and we'll be back with you in 15 minutes. Keep it locked.
Hi, my name is Mr. Benji, Cultural Ambassador and lead singer for TK International. COVID-19 has hit my livelihood very hard. No large crowds means no shows. No live performances means no zero. I want to get back to doing what I love, to what you love. Let's get back to 13. I can only get back on stage if we all take the vaccine. Get vaxxed. Mr. Benji said so.
Hi, my name is Glenson Prince, captain and goalkeeper of the Dominican men's senior national football team. We are off to play in the qualifying rounds of the 2022 World Cup. We've only been able to practice and prepare for this tournament by observing all safety protocols and because Dominica has done such a fantastic job in preventing the spread of COVID-19 here. We want to keep playing football, but without the restrictions of a pandemic. We want to get back to playing in front of large crowds. We want to play for you. Help us get back to full stadiums playing the greatest game on earth. Get back!
Take the vaccine, need it. Take the vaccine, take the vaccine, need it. This is a message from Tasha P. and the Health Promotion Unit of the Ministry of Health, Dominica.
Calling all fellow nature lovers. On behalf of the people of Dominica, I am delighted to announce our exciting new Work in Nature program, in which we invite citizens from around the world to live in our nature isle for 18 months on a work-from-home visa. In a year that has been incredibly difficult for millions of people across the globe, in Dominica, we have had the chance to consider how fortunate we are to be surrounded by verdant rainforests, pristine beaches, stunning waterfalls, and the crystal clear waters of the Caribbean Sea. It is our hope that with the rise in remote working, this program will allow us to share our paradise with new international friends who love the environment and cherish safety and security as much as we do. You could also become involved in some of our local initiatives to help our country become the world's first ever climate resilient nation, such as our Go Green Dominica initiative, banning all single-use plastic and styrofoam containers. With excellent health structures and infrastructure, and only an hour's time difference to New York, you will find Dominica is the perfect place to work remotely. We can't wait to welcome you to join us in our beautiful Dominica. And at this time of the morning, I believe it's time for me to go get a dive in the beautiful, crystal clear Caribbean Sea. Come join us, my brothers and sisters. Dominica is the place to be in this COVID era. Big up.
Okay, boom, we call it Dominica.
Yes, the nature isle of the Caribbean.
It's rum punch time.
Oh, we call it Dominica.
It is spelled Dominica. It is not Dominican Republic. It is pronounced Dominica and is situated between Guadeloupe and Martinique in the Caribbean.
When I think of Dominica, it's all natural. And you can get you could just go to the tree right now and pick a pawpaw and you just eat. You just go to the garden, get a cane and you make a juice. So it's just lovely. It's just nature. You know, you could get everything from Dominica.
We are Dominica.
We call it Dominica, the nature isle.
Live life.
Yeah, we love Dominica, and I hope you love it too as well in London.
We call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
It's called Dominica.
call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica. We call it Dominica.
Called Dominica, the nature island.
Nature, you're one with nature. If you want to be in harmony and one with nature, come to Dominica.
Hi, my name is Hannah Gaventa. I'm from London and I've been in Dominica now for a few months, working remotely. I first actually came to Dominica after Hurricane Maria hit the island in 2017. I work in humanitarian aid and my organisation Israel Aid sent me to Dominica to work and to support the communities here. So I stayed for 1 year and a half and I fell in love with the island. So when COVID hit and I was in London and it was really a struggle in London and I could see the cases were growing and growing, I thought, why not come back to Dominica, one of my favourite places in the world, and spend a bit of time in nature and regain some of my mental health that was struggling in the first lockdown in London. So now I've been here for 2 months and I've been working remotely. So my experience coming into Dominica, I was very nervous because travel was considered not exactly the safest thing to do in the UK. But I found the experience really easy and really stress-free. So I felt very safe in Dominica and all the protocols that were followed were really strict and really good. So from the moment I landed in Dominica to the moment I left quarantine, all my needs were thought of and I felt really safe and comfortable. And I was really happy to know that I was not going to bring COVID to Dominica, which would be completely devastating. And after that, I've been working remotely, so I've been working UK hours. So it means really early mornings, but it does mean that in the afternoons I get to come here and spend time in nature, and it's a really amazing work-life balance. So I work really hard in the mornings and some in the afternoons, and then I can go to the beach. I learn how to scuba dive here. I've been hiking waterfalls and spending a lot of time with my Dominican friends and drinking beers in the evenings and listening to soca music. So it's been really, really fun experience, and my friends and family in the UK are a bit jealous, but they're happy that we can be safe here in Dominica and to really enjoy life in this really tough time. So last week I had a really stressful day at work and I had many meetings and lots of things were happening, and my work is very international, so it means that I think all the time about other parts of the world. But then after I finished work, I was really able to relax and I came out to do a scuba dive. And it was amazing. I saw 2 turtles in the sea, just swimming right past me, right close to me, and even a ray, which was amazing. And it's just wonderful to be here to scuba dive in Dominica. It's my first time doing it, and it is so magical. It's like a view into another world. So I'm so glad that I was able to do that as part of my experience here in Dominica.
Dominica. Connected to nature, connected to the world.
For those who seek more. More than a casino. Than a white sand beach. More than a nightclub. More. For those seeking an adventure. Something extraordinary. Relaxation and wellness. Natural wonders aplenty intertwined with unsurpassed beauty. That perfect formula does exist. Imagine a place enriched with a vibrant culture that has been thriving for centuries. A place where the food is exquisite, the music exhilarating. A place where magic is a drum beat away, unspoilt, serene. A place that never falls short of a celebration. And the people, well, They're simply amazing. For those seeking an experience that's complete.
And we're back here.
My name is Mr. Benji.
Back at the Stock Farm Playing Complex. And it's 1-0 to Happy Baffin State, scoring a last-minute goal to get them in front. And welcome back to all of the viewers, and welcome back to you, Gavin.
Yes, Jordan, thank you very much. Welcome back, viewers, there to Stock Farm Playing Field. About to witness a second half action here in this Premier League encounter between Happy Baffin State and Connect 767 East Central. The scores 1-0 to Happy Baffin State. And we saw Anderson Lawrence getting the breakthrough on the stroke of halftime. We see a substitution being made for East Central. Number 10 is off. If that's number 10, it looks like it's Star Seraphin who's off. And we're just waiting from the fourth official as to who's going to be replacing him. And from the looks of it, I don't see Starrel on the field, so the Star Seraphin substituted at halftime. That's a very interesting one, Jordan. Maybe he must have picked up a knock or something, because he was one of the better players for East Central in that first half.
I think he's a player who causes a lot of controversy amongst East Central fans. I've done a bit of research, and it seems that a lot of players have left because they felt that Stan has given Star some sort of preferential treatment. However, I think he is a player who has a lot of potential. However, he does not currently have the physique to be at the highest level. And we saw it in the last game against Dubla FC, where he was bullied off the ball a number of times.
Well, we have the second half whistle underway here. 1-0 to Happy Baffin State. We'll have to find out what exactly happened, why Star Surfers are substituted at halftime. But we'll see how things unfold here. It's Anderson Lawrence now with it, who's looking to take a shot. Let's look at the deflection there of number 13 player, that's Sherwin Graham.
Another player who has made a number of contributions to the game. He has done a lot of good defensive work, however unable to truly make a key impact for his team.
So Fitzjolly once again with the interception finds Dangleben, but he was pressured there by Rion Coffey, and it's a good ball forward for Delbert Graham, but it's offside is the signal there. So I believe Delbert Graham may have come on for a Star Seraphim.
Seems that way. A bit of a change to the formation. Now it seems that they're playing with a recognized striker, it would say, 2 wingers and a midfield free that will move forward and rotate to support them.
Yeah, so Eustace Marshall will get us restarted here. And as if Dangleben is found Wade. Plays it back to Fitzjolly.
Doing a good job there, creating space for his teammate.
Darren Wade will find Dangleben on the near side. He has support there from Elijah Tulo. And Elijah Tulo, they have a good cut back there, but Rion Coffey got a leg onto that. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Doing a good job there of deceiving his opponent.
Eustace Marshall with the throw-in. No, he's no. Actually, he's going to allow Elijah Tulo to do the duties. After was a bit too hard there, as headed out by Doktorov, Ethan Doktorov.
Chris Lawrence, they're trying to clear that ball, however, playing it into a dangerous area for his team. Darren Wade winning possession for Happy Buffet State.
Ball again going forward. Central, bit of a tussle there. No, he's not able to keep it in on the far side. It's going to be a throw-in for Buffet State.
Eustace Phillip doing just enough there to shadow that ball and allowing it to go out of touch for a throw-in. Medium-sized crowd, Gavin.
Yeah, just about to say that. Quite a few spectators on hand. But here comes the ball into the box, deflected there.
Nowhere near the size that we saw for previous matches. No. However, it seems that, well, again, I think the public has done a good job of adhering to the social distancing calls from our administrators. And it just goes to show, even if we can't stay home and watch the game, we will. And some people will come out. Yeah. Aaron pass there from Eustace Marshall.
That looked to have gone out, and it did. It's going to be a throw-in.
And then again, you see some good work being done there by Denzel Dangleben, rotating his position from fullback to the centre-back position after Elijah Tulo had gone forward. Elijah here picking up the ball and trying to find Anthony Frederick. However, he's unsuccessful. Darren Wade there, pressing high and winning back possession.
Delbert Graham now being pressured by Fitzjolly, and it's won by Dangleben. Fitzjolly with it now. Fitzjolly for a good through ball there for Dangleben. Dangleben is looking to return to Anthony Frederick.
Dangleben unable to find a teammate there, and the ball is played on by 13 Graham.
Good defending there in the end from East Central, and finds Rion Coffey. Rion Coffey looking to run at Elijah Tulo, doing some step overs, and just got a bad touch there, and it's gone back to the goalkeeper. But Rion Coffey would have fancied his chances running at Elijah Tulo, because if it comes down to a foot race, or I would say that he has the benefit of extra pace over Elijah Tulo. But that play was broken up. But still, if East Central is showing with it.
Graham doing a good job there. Has been a constant outlet for his team. Has given them that good base to play from in midfield. However, they have been under a lot of pressure from the Happy Buffet State FC and have not been allowed to truly get into the game.
There's a free kick conceded there by East Central to give Buffet State a chance to escape from that position deep into their half.
Poor restart there, the ball going out for a throw into the opposition. Roy during playing that ball out from Jolly for a throw-in, not allowing Anderson Lawrence to get back on the ball. We haven't seen a lot of the Bafokeng forwards in the second half, Gavin. I think East Central have done a better job of keeping them away from the play. What do you think?
Well, it's still early stages, and there's a missed kick there, almost fell to Anderson Lawrence. Doing Wade. Was the signal there from the official? Looks like it's going to be a foul. Free kick for East Central.
I think the change in midfield has given the East Central team a better base to play from. I think having 3 solid defensive midfielders going up against the midfield 3 that they're facing is serving them better, and that's being able to keep Bafokeng away from their attacking areas.
And Julian Wade is looking to find Anthony Frederick. Good interception there. And East Central will come away.
And there you have it there again. The ball coming away.
Challenge there with Rion Coffey and Elijah Chulo. It's a bit of a hot potato there, but the ball finally down.
Down but not under control. I think both teams are doing a very good job of fighting for possession. They're not allowing play. They're not just simply giving up on the ball, which is good to see.
Through ball now, looking to find looks like a Wade, and the Wade unable to keep it in. It's gone out for a goal kick.
Ken Radura.
1-0 to Happy Bafokeng here.
And at our last update, it was 1-0 to the Dubla FC.
Yes, at halftime. Of course, Dubla FC, they're taking on the LA Stars at the Benjamin Spark. There's an infringement there. It's going to be a free kick for
Fitzjolly going over there. A bit of a going up to head that ball there. However, he's up now. Just a bit of a heavy fall, and play will be restarted shortly.
Free kick from Anthony Frederick into the box there. And there it is. It's the second. No, it's not given. It's offside. There's the flag up on the near side, and play quickly restarted by East Central.
From our it's hard to see, however, it did seem that the ball went back. Maybe Eustace Marshall was in an offside position prior to that ball coming in. And there you have the ball going out, and it will be a goal kick to Connect 767 East Central FC. 55th minute. Game is progressing nicely. East Central has done a better job in the second half. I think the tactical switch by Stanton Serafin has been good. I think it has so far shown positive results. East Central are doing a better job of keeping Bafokeng at bay. They're not giving them that footing that they had earlier in the game. Here we have Anthony Frederick going down after a collision in the air. But the ball has gone out. And
well, he collided there with Ethan Doctorow, and he got the worst of that challenge. He's still down, as a matter of fact. The official checking up on him. Got a blow in the back, one would say.
Ethan, Shemani, and Nathan. These are 9s, 13 and 17. These have been the players who have rotated into that midfield area, and I think they've done a very good job, a much better job. I'm not sure who. I know Nathan was there, and I think also was Shemani. However, the addition of Ethan has made a big difference to their midfield. They are keeping the Happy Bafokeng at bay, keeping them in these wide areas, which, as you can see, it's much easier to defend, a lot less threat on their goal. However, Bafokeng have won a corner, which they will take shortly.
Yeah, corner kick for Happy Bafokeng. chance to double up on that lead. East Central back in full force defending. A lot of guys, a lot of players I should say, behind the ball. In comes the corner kick, and it is set for Eustace Phillip. Chris Jolly will attempt a shot, and that also took a deflection. It's gone out for another corner kick.
Another corner there, Gavin. Happy Buffalo State doing their best to keep the pressure on. They've finally gotten a chance to apply some continuous pressure to the East Central FC. They need to make these chances count. East Central has shown that they are able to create a few chances. Rion Coffee can create those chances.
There's Anthony Frederick again, another corner kick, and good clearance there from East Central.
His delivery has been very good today. However, I don't think his team has done a very good job of connecting the chances. And there you have Julian Wade with a hands in the face moment, miscontrolling that ball there and allowing the ball to go out for a goal kick.
Well, one would say it's been a quiet game in terms of the scoreline. Just one goal separating the two teams. Anderson Lawrence getting that goal on the stroke of halftime. It's Lawrence this time with it. And Chris Jolly again breaking up that play. Dangleben with it. Dangleben is looking to play in a Phillip. Oh, that's a... Yes, Phillip. And now the ball's gone out. It will be possession for Buffalo State. Fitzjolly once again on to it. Back to Fitz. He's robbed of possession this time. Real coffee from good ball. Delbert Graham. Delbert Graham looking to get past Marshall. Takes a shot there and well on target. Probably needed a little more venom behind it there to really trouble the Buffalo State goalkeeper.
That would have been an excellent goal, Gavin, had that had been able to find its way into the back of the net. Good aggression there shown by the East Central team to create that opportunity. They did a very good job of carving out that opportunity. Can they create more?
Here they come again. Clearly that change made at halftime has seen them a little bit more threatening up front. And there's an infringement there, free kick for Buffalo State.
And you can hear it from the bench. The bench is, I think the bench approves of the current upturn in form. They're playing much better.
Buffalo State seems to be making a substitution on the far side. Looks like Marcellus Bonney will be coming in. And we'll have to see which player makes way.
Denzel Dangaben is the player walking to the sideline.
All right. So
he has currently gone off.
Their side. Play back on the way. So if Frederick who finds Jolly. Jolly was looking to get Marcellus Bonney up and running.
You needed two players there to make that interception. Very good pass. Very good attempted pass. Trying to create that opening there for his team.
Buffalo State shaping up for a long throw there. Throw that and beat the first defender. There's again Fitzjolly with it, takes a shot, and it forced Newton into a big save there. Julian Wade cuts back. Julian Wade will take it and hits the side net in there. But in the end, good work there from Fitzjolly. And Buffalo State, however, still 1-0.
Very good job there. Very good to create that attempt. And here we have them winning the ball back and trying to attack again. However, possession is regained by East Central and they're able to clear.
That will go out for a throw-in for East Central on the far side.
Forcing Buffalo State into an excellent save there. Buffalo State forcing East Central, Dante Newton showing his worth as a national goalkeeper. And Fitzjolly winning back possession and also winning a foul there.
Ball back with Marshall. John Gregoire. Gregoire looking for an outlet. Finds a Fitzjolly. Fitzjolly cuts back in and switches play nicely to Eustace Phillip. Eustace Phillip will cut back in. Pass is a bit heavy. There's a collision. Phillip is down in a heap. Jolly will win it back, but his touch was a bit off. As if Rion Coffee now. And can Rion Coffee produce something? The player there was unable to keep his foot in. Fitzjolly with it. Good pass there to Julian Wade. Finds Anthony Frederick. No, actually a bit too heavy for Anthony Frederick. And here comes East Central now. And can Rion Coffee win that battle? Well, Elijah Tulo using his strength, but he's conceded a corner kick.
Rion Coffee doing his best there to try to unsettle the Baffin State defense.
So it's going to be a corner kick for East Central. The captain, Nathan Newton, will take it. East Central throwing some bodies forward, trying to get that equalizer there, in search of that equalizer here. Corner kick from Newton, and has everybody scrambling on the back post. It's gone to Lawrence. Lawrence will find Frederick. Frederick unable to control it cleanly. It will be a throw-in for Baffin State. The far side, possession still in for Baffin State. Just a little lull in play there. John Gregoire with the throw in. And it's with Lawrence. Lawrence will pass off the mark. Rion Coffee and Eli in a foot race. Eli will win that one, and he'll put it out into touch for to be a throw-in actually off Rion Coffee. So it was last off for Rion Coffee. Elijah Tula with it, and good layup there. Marcellus Bonney, and he's caught, and the player goes down as well, appealing for a penalty, nothing given. And Rion Coffee will come the other way. And Elijah Tula again with the good cover. Elijah plays it forward, looking to find Julian Wade. Lovely control, finds Lawrence. Again looking to find Rion Coffee, who gets past Elijah Tula. Referee says advantage. It's with Nilbert Thomas. And that will be a foul there on Fitzjolly. So a free kick for East Central.
Doing a good job to put Baffin State under some pressure.
So free kick opportunity for East Central, a set piece opportunity for them. They in search of one goal to get themselves back into the game. Here comes the free kick opportunity. Referee blows. This comes a shot, and that will be a wayward attempt, and that won't trouble anything but the fencing at the Stock Farm playing field.
Almost went to Yampies there.
Almost went. So East Central, they have to make a better use of the set pieces. Open play has been a little bit difficult for them.
We're still locked at 1-1 here at the soccer complex. 1-0, sorry. 1-0.
Not there. You come for that? You have your shirt?
Scores at Benjamin Park is 1-0 as well.
Scores have not changed at the Benjamin Park. 67th minute here at the Stock Farm Playing Complex.
Right, ball with Marcellus Bonny now. Marcellus Bonny. And Rion Coffey will win that battle. Delbert Graham looking to cut back in. Lovely back heel for Rion Coffey, but Fitzjolly will break up that play. Ball still there for East Central now. And Marcellus Bonny will get it. Anthony Frederick pushing forward. Marcellus Bonny. And caught on that one there. But Derwin Wade will find Julian Wade. Julian Wade with the layoff for Anthony Frederick. Back heel. Side foot in there. Just over the crossbar. That effort there from Julian Wade. Lovely a bit of skill there from the Baffin State team.
Just to remind the viewers, it was Anderson Lawrence who scored that critical goal in the dying minutes of the first half to put the Happy Baffin State team up. Unable to convert another chance there. Doing a good job of carving out those chances.
Those of you who want to use the washroom, just go to the right of the stand.
And that goal kick has gone out for a throw-in. It's always disappointing when you have a goal kick unable to find a target. It's gone out for a throw-in. Just a quick reminder, Jordan, very soon we have to begin the deliberations for the man of the match. Of course, $300 up for grabs this afternoon. $200 compliments of Vivian TV and $100 from the Dominica Football Association.
I think barring a outstanding last 20 minutes from anyone on the field, I think it's very clear to see that Fitzgerald is a standout player here on the field. Yeah. He has been in position, and there again in position to see his team out of danger. I think Fitzgerald is one of the players on island. If we had a better football structure, it would be clear to see he would have a very high value, upwards of €1 million on the international market. However,
all right, well, back here is Marcellus Bonny, and he'll whip that ball there and head in, and it's gone from a goal kick.
Goal scorer Andy Lawrence trying to add to his tally, trying to get his name onto.
Ball on the far side. East Central just struggling to get forward a little bit. They, of course, 1-0 down. They're chasing the game. But it looks like Baffin State, the team, more threatening to score again.
Bit of a rough tackle there. However, Fitzgerald again doing a good job to keep possession and play on for his team.
Anthony Frederick later for Marcellus Bonny. They can dip the headed effort there from Julian Wade. Scoop there, and a bit of a. Anthony Frederick also got a shot off, but Dante Newton, came up with 2 big saves there in the end, and he's kept his team in this game.
Showing that he's not a national goalkeeper for nothing. Doing a very good job. He's made quite a few good saves here today, and he's well deserving of the praise that he receives.
It's Fitzgerald again, and he has some options. He'll take his time, he'll look at them. He gives it to Julian Wade. Julian Wade will play it back. Baffin State look to reset. East Central, of course, holding a nice shape. They've done so throughout the afternoon. Hence, we haven't seen the Baffin State they've really found it difficult to break them down.
They've not given them a lot of space. And then we have a mishap there by John. Can Delbert Graham create one-on-one against Eustace Marshall?
Graham That looks like it will go for a corner kick, and that is indeed the signal. So good defensive work in the end there from Eustace Marshall. But he's conceded a corner kick. And yet again a set piece for East Central. Chance to get the tall centre backs forward. A chance to get that equalizer again.
They have won the majority of the headers of the aerial duel so far in this game. They just haven't been able to put any on target.
Corner kick on the far side. It's Happy Baphomet 1, East Central 0 here at the Stock Farm playing field. There's a player down for East Central. That's why the corner kick has been halted for the moment. Referee attending to the player, also the medic on, well, that's to be near the midfield area. Of course, as we're into the final 20 minutes here at Stock Farm, the player being carried off. Looks like he may not be able to continue. We'll identify the player very shortly, as soon as we're able to. But for the moment, Central down to 10. Here comes the corner kick. Floated one into the box, met by the Baphomet defenders. We see East Central taking a shot there, and to Yampis it goes, and it's gone out for a goal kick.
But Gavin, it seems that it may have a ball finally may have landed on the roof, where a lot of spectators tend to gather. First time that has happened for the season. Normally the ball bounces off that roof.
So just one goal separating the two teams this afternoon.
Tried to throw it in, however the ball did not come back over the fence. So we're going to restart with a new ball here. Just a reminder to the viewers that you want to keep it, or you want to stay tuned in after the game, because we have the post-match presentation, also the interviews with the respective captains or coaches. So you want to keep it locked for that. And just a reminder as well, tomorrow we're back on air. Mother's Day tomorrow, and we have a big game on tomorrow. It's We United and Promex Harlem United. And we should be on air by about 3:45 tomorrow afternoon. Baphomet said they've made a substitution. And they've won another corner kick. So the player substituted, the player in is Christoph Harris. Baphomet didn't quite catch who he came on for. Harris was very instrumental in scoring the 4th goal last week against Southeast. He made the final pass that created the opportunity that gave them 1 point in that game.
Of course, we do also want to apologize for the quality of the audio. We'll get back to that in a while. Corner kick, and cleared for the time being. Fitzjolly was attempting a shot there, it's deflected, and to go out for a throw-in. But we are experiencing 1 or 2 audio difficulties. That's through really no fault of ours. It's a bit windy here at the Stock Farm complex, and every now and then the wind seems to be coming through the microphones, even if we have the buffers on. But that's how it is. Sometimes you have to deal with the elements. Back to the playing field. It's Fitzjolly again with it, and was looking to find Marcellus Bonny, but miskicked that one. It's gone for a throw-in for East Central.
Trying to find Marcellus ball in there.
Long throw from East Central. Marcellus Bonny will go up for it. Harris looking to get onto the end of it. Fitzjolly will get a foot onto it. And Fitz, though unable to keep it. It's a foot race for Delbert Graham and John Gregoire. John Gregoire will win that and he'll put it out for a throw-in for East Central.
I think kudos to the East Central team. They have done a very good job in the second half of keeping the game tight, not allowing Baffa State to run away with the tie.
Well, Rion Coffey running at Marshall. Rion Coffey making some space, and Fitzjolly with the block there. Rion Coffey will win it back, getting it past Marcellus Bonney. And that ball was attempted into the box there, but Baffa State looked like they'll come away with it. It's with Harris, who finds Wade. He has some support on the far side. Well, that was looking to get Eustace Phillip. They've conceded it again, and that play now just breaking down for East Central. The time really running out for them. Jordan, we're into the final 15 minutes. Good work there. Cuts it, it goes down. Referee gives signals for the foul.
Maybe for a...
So Julian Wade has won a free kick for Baffa State.
And it seems the three players who contributed to the final goal have all been substituted into the game. Marcellus Bonney, Harris and Denzel Lawrence. The number 19, the three players who led that build up. The three passes connecting together to find Julian Wade. Hopefully they can do some of the same here today.
And Dante Newton will collect that one. He was looking to break it early, but he didn't have many options up front. Here comes East Central again, and that pass again just letting them down. The passing hasn't been really on point this afternoon. Jordan is ball with Julian Wade. Finds Fitzjolly, who's rubbed off it, and Rion Coffey will come the other way. And he has Delbert Graham also in support. Rion Coffey making the run. There's another player making the run. And good clearance in the end there from Elijah Tulo.
Being in the right place at the right time, clearing that ball.
Interception. Julian Wade will win it, cuts back nicely. Looks to find Harris. Harris will bring it under control.
He did a good job there, tried to find Denzel Lawrence, however he was unable to complete his pass.
There's a shot, and Dante again forced into a good save there.
Did a very good job there.
Gone out for a corner kick.
Very good job there by the goalkeeper, making the safe or taking the safe option and parrying the ball away from his goal.
We're just looking at that save again there from Dante Newton. Dante Newton. Always mix him up with Dante Challenger, both of them from the East Coast. However, Dante Challenger plays for Surgical Southeast. But it's a corner kick for Happy Baffa State. Can they double up on this lead? Comes the corner kick, a lovely floated ball there. Got to John Gregoire, got a head onto it, but his effort off target.
Looked like Eustace Marshall there.
Well, that was actually Eustace Marshall, sorry, my apologies. And it's gone out for a goal kick.
Baffa State keep on creating the chances, however they have not been able to add to their scoreline, and this has kept East Central in the game. I think at the bottom three, it's 3, 4 and 5 points. Even 1 point would do Connect 767 East Central a lot of good in the overall season standings.
Well, 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. 10 minutes for East Central to get that equalizer. I can tell you the next goal will be very crucial in this game. The goal for Baffa State now will surely put things to rest. Right, East Central will to get the goal, then it's game on here at Stock Farm. But it's a free kick for East Central and they're pushing everybody forward.
dying moments of the game. If they can create here, it could be 1 point.
That's a lovely effort there, but just overhit in the end.
Seem to miss everyone who had positioned themselves in the box.
Yeah, for a moment it looked a little bit threatening, but there's a bit overhit to be a goal kick for Buffalo State.
Waste of an opportunity there in the dying embers of the game.
That ball will stay in. And actually now it's gone out. It's a throw in for Buffalo State. And Darren Wade with a looping pass there.
Christopher Harris has come into the game and he's shown a lot of good touches on the wall. Not a lot, but a few good touches. He has done a good job of showing some composure and eventually making good decisions when he does let go of the ball.
Rion Coffey will get that one down. Rion Coffey will be looking to run, but Christopher Harris with defense there. Marcellus Bonney now with it, running down the middle of the park. And cleared there by Central.
Harris showing that he's on the team by merit and has earned his spot to be on the substitute bench. He's done a good job since coming in. A good job of supporting his team.
Marcellus Bonney looking to create an opportunity there and going over the crossbar. So Marcellus Bonney looking to create some space. He did create the space, but unable to get the final product through.
Unable to keep that ball down. And there we have Darren Wade doing a good job of winning back possession and finding Julian Wade.
There's Julian Wade back to Fitzjolly. Fitzjolly with the turn. Keeping possession. Buffalo State now with it. John Gregoire playing it forward. Is looking to find Darren Wade. Overhit and the goalkeeper will collect.
Denzel Lawrence was also in the vicinity. You could see him gesturing there that ball needed to be played on the floor. He would have preferred that ball being played on the mat.
Here comes Buffalo State again. Eustace Phillip. He too has had a very good game. Julian Wade was caught there. He's won the free kick. We also have to mention Glendale Casey had a very good game as well for East Central.
Yes, he has done a very good job keeping it tight at the back.
So we have quite a few candidates for a man of the match. Glendale Casey from the East Central team. We'll get back to that in a while because we have Delbert Graham that's looking to get past Elijah Tulo. And he gets that, but there was a coming together with his teammate, and Buffalo State will get it and go forward, looking to go forward upfield.
Neil did a good job of doing what the Buffalo State defense could not do, and that was get the ball off of his teammate. Poor in the end, because Delbert seemed to have gotten the best of the Buffalo State defense. And there you have Delbert again.
Graham with a touch, looking to find Rion Coffey. The goalkeeper will come forward and collect there. That was probably one of the better chances in the half for East Central.
I think Delbert Graham has come on at halftime and he has done a very good job for his team, giving them some very good support.
It's Julian Wade, and Wade was looking to get past the defender. Defender does quite well. And given away there, so Harris takes the shot and goes wide. Won't trouble the goalkeeper. Goal kick for East Central. So
good attempt there, good attempt.
So Jordan, as we're going through some of the nominees for the man of the match, we have Glendale Casey for East Central. Also the goalkeeper for East Central, Dante Newton, had some good saves as well. For Buffalo State, Fitzjolly and also Eustace Phillip has been pretty good as well on the wings. He's had a pretty decent game. And of course, not forgetting the goal scorer, Anderson Lawrence, who looked a bit lively at times as well.
Yes, before going off, he did a very good job of keeping his team in the game, did a lot of good defensive work, and also scored that wonderful goal that is giving his team the victory here this afternoon.
So time running out for East Central. From the looks of it, under 4 minutes and stoppage time to go. Just a quick reminder, tomorrow we'll be back on air with Promex Harlem United and We United on Mother's Day. Quite a treat there for the mothers.
Two clubs that do a very good job of supporting their players. Two very well-run clubs, very good administrations. Will be an entertaining match for everyone to enjoy while they're at home or here celebrating the day with their mother.
All right, so of course 1-0 to Happy Baffin State, not the goal fest that we saw last weekend, which ended 4-4 with Baffin State and Southeast. But can Baffin State double that lead there?
Denzel Lawrence doing a very good job there with a sliding tackle to keep that ball for his team. However, Julian Wade letting them down and giving away possession. However, it's back with John
and Fitzjolly
Prince, sorry, was the player on the wing there.
Lose out on that. And East Central trying to build out from the back, trying to get forward. Time is running out for them and they're unable to do so.
Joel Prince there trying to get forward, doing his best to replace Eustace Marshall, who did a very good job of providing a lot of energy down the right and left flanks today for Happy Baffin State.
Oh, I don't think the referee caught that there, but Harris had a late challenge there on the number 11 for East Central. That's Neilbert Thomas. Clearly after the ball had gone, swung a tackle behind him. The referee, however, didn't see it. I'm not sure if the official saw it as well on the near side.
Well, it should also be noted that Neilbert then responded in kind and retaliated as well. However, the assistant official on that side usually does not provide that sort of assistance. And there you have Delbert Graham trying the spectacular and the ball going to Yampis again.
The residents of Yampis collecting, but probably holding on to the footballs. Quite a few have gone down their area this afternoon.
The players have done a very good job of getting under the ball, not a very good job of getting the ball in the net.
All right, so just about a minute and a half to go before we're into stoppage time. And just a matter of fact, George, the referee is having a discussion there with the official. So let's see what is happening. Doesn't look like it's much, or let's see. Referee, matter of fact, calling Harris over, having a word with him. And that's all it is, just a word with Harris. So at least it was spotted by the assistant official on the near side.
And there you have another foul being let go. I think the game has been is deteriorating to this state because Matthew has allowed a lot of fouls to go. I think it's been obvious that a lot of fouls have not been called and the players are responding in kind.
If the disappointing that the players would resort to that, Jordan. I mean, the referee has the whistle and makes the decisions. The players ought not to take matters into their own hand. But once again, it's Fitzjolly with it, finds Joel Prince.
Whilst I agree, Gavin, it should be noted that football is a competition and a physical competition at that. And if the referee is going to allow extreme physical play, we need to compete with our opponents in the best way that we can. And that may result in the game becoming rough. But I think the referee allows that to happen by not calling a lot of the maybe softer fouls in the game. But
well, East Central now way into stoppage time, ladies and gentlemen, and time running out for East Central. Fitzjolly again winning that loose ball. And looking to find that was Denzel Lawrence. Dante Newton able to clear it. And the ball's gone out for a throw-in. So into stoppage time. We're actually seeing some 30 seconds gone. Can East Central pull something out and salvage something in this encounter. Well, here comes
Seems
the
unlikely.
ball, and that gains clear defense.
Seems unlikely. They have cleared the fence more times than they have forced the goalkeeper to make a save. They have not been very accurate with their opportunities, and it seems that Happy Bath State will be allowed to escape here with a 1-0 victory.
And when you look at it, these sort of efforts, they also come back to haunt you in terms of time wasting. Jordan, I think we can start to deliberate on or make a decision, I should say, on the man of the match. And I think this afternoon, given the scoreline and the context of the game, my pick is Fitzgerald. Do you agree?
I do. I think the player who you could truly consider to have more impact would be Anderson Lawrence. I think Andy did a very good job of creating that opportunity. However, Fitzgerald has given them the foot to build and keep that lead. So I agree with you, Gavin. I think Fitzgerald has done a very good job and deserves the accolade of man of the match here this afternoon.
All right, so that will be the decision. The man of the match, Fitzgerald from Happy Bath State. So just a quick reminder to the viewers, you want to tune in after the game because we will have the post-match presentation and interviews. Unless there's a collision there, shoulder to shoulder, says the referee, and nothing given. Elijah Tula there just overpowering the... So into the dying stages of this encounter, we didn't get a signal as to how much stoppage time there will be. And as a matter of fact, that's not important because that's the final whistle. And at the end of 90 minutes, it's Happy Bath State 1 and East Central 0. The man of the match this afternoon, Fitzgerald for Happy Bath State. Jordan, I'm going to leave with the final words as I make my way over to the post-match presentation.
It was a good afternoon here at the Stock Farm Playing Complex. Both teams did a very good job of highlighting the good things that are being done in the background by the Dominica Football Association. I think both teams did a very good job of showing that it's not just about scoring the goals. Both teams did a very good job in the other moments of the game besides attack, transition, defense. Both teams were very compact and did a very good job and put on a very good display here this afternoon. I think kudos to the Connect 767 East Central team. Happy Bath State are one of the top teams in the league and they did a very good job of keeping them at bay, only allowing them to score 1 goal here this afternoon. So that's it for me, Jordan. Look, I'm going to be signing off and we'll be right back with Gavin Richards for the post-match presentation.
Hi, my name is Mr. Benji, cultural ambassador and lead singer for TK International. COVID-19 has hit my livelihood very hard. No large crowds means no shows. No live performances means no zero. I want to get back to doing what I love, to what you love. Let's get back to 13. I can only get back on stage if we all take the vaccine. Get vax. Mr. Benji said so.
Hi, my name is Glenson Prince, captain and goalkeeper of the Dominica men's senior national football team. We are off to play in the qualifying rounds of the 2022 World Cup. We've only been able to practice and prepare for this tournament by observing all safety protocols and because Dominica has done such a fantastic job in preventing the spread of COVID-19 here. We want to keep playing football, but without the restrictions of a pandemic. We want to get back to playing in front of large crowds. We want to play for you. Help us get back to full stadiums playing the greatest game on earth. Get back!
Take the vaccine. Take the vaccine. Take the vaccine. This is a message from Tasha P. and the Health Promotion Unit of the Ministry of Health, Dominica.
Hi, my name is Mr. Benji, cultural ambassador and lead singer for TK International. COVID-19 has hit my livelihood very hard. No large crowds means no shows. No live performances means no zero. I want to get back to doing what I love, to what you love. Let's get back to 13. I can only get back on stage if we all take the vaccine. Get vax. Mr. Benji said so.
Hi, my name is Glenson Prince, captain and goalkeeper of the Dominica men's senior national football team. We are off to play in the qualifying rounds of the 2022 World Cup. We've only been able to practice and prepare for this tournament by observing all safety protocols and because Dominica has done such a fantastic job in preventing the spread of COVID-19.
Calling all fellow
on behalf of DFA to Fitzjolly.
Hi.
Match for today's game. We'll call on the rep for VIBN TV to present $100 compliment TV to Fitzjolly. Fitzjolly will walk away $300 this afternoon for his performance in the match again. Next 7.
All right, so we're here with the man of the match this afternoon, Fitzjolly, for Happy Buffett State. Fitz, dominating performance in the midfield for you, and in the end, 1-0 victory for Buffett State this afternoon. Talk to me about that performance.
Well, it was a very competitive game. We got the one goal, which led us to victory. It's not what we wanted to get. We wanted to score more goals, but we have to take the 3 points.
It was one of those games where one goal really seemed to be the deciding factor. Really called on your guys to be more patient defensively.
Well, defensively we were a little shaky, but we were creating chances, but we wasn't finishing them. So I think that's what led to the 1-0.
And of course, Fitz, a man of the match for you, quite dominating in the midfield. You've been training with the national team for quite a while now. Talk me through how the training has helped you with your club.
Well, the training is very intense. We've been putting in a lot of work. Naturally, training 6 times a day, twice a day, sometimes once. You obviously would be outstanding, or you would perform more than the rest that's not doing the same. So the national team training has helped a lot, and yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Fitzgerald, man of the match. Congratulations to you. Let's see if I can get a quick word from Stanton Seraphin, the head coach of the East Central team. Connect 767 East Central team. Stanton going down 1-0 this afternoon. Had a defeat there in the end. Where do you think it went wrong?
Well, it wasn't our best match this afternoon. We're definitely disappointed with the result, but with the match being 1-0, I felt we created a few chances where we could equalize, and I think that's where I'm even more disappointed in that we could not equalize. It was a bit of a scrappy match, but the performance was not the best, but still very proud of the guys. I think we just didn't, in the attacking third, I think we just didn't take opportunity of the few chances we created, and that I think let us down a bit this afternoon.
Okay. Puts you or keeps you at the bottom of the table, but your club doesn't look like a bottom of the table club. You're confident that you can turn things around moving forward?
Definitely, Gavin. Extremely confident. We know that it's early days. I mean, we do not in that position, of course, but we are there, having won only one match. But we know going forward, the victories will come. I mean, since we continue working and training, the victories will definitely come. And there are games coming up every weekend, and the points will come. And as this season goes along, and we remember there's a second round, we'll definitely climb.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Stanton Seraphin from East. With the head coach of the Happy Buffet State team, Colin Bernard. And Bernard, another victory for you this afternoon. Not what you are probably looking forward to. You're probably looking to get some more goals, but nonetheless, I'm sure you'll take the 3 points.
Yeah, most definitely. No goals against today was a plus. Like I tell my team, today we had to keep a clean sheet, and we did that, 1-0. We wanted more, but it didn't come.
Moving forward, what are some of the areas you think you need to touch on?
Well, our transition, we was a little too slow in transition today when we went from attack to defense. We have to work on that, and finishing, we need to be a little more clinical than what happened today. We get good chances to score, and we miss them. I mean, Dante made some good saves, but we're supposed to score another one at least.
And Fitzgerald, of course, really dominated in that midfield. Was the general this afternoon, or wouldn't?
Yeah, well, I tell Fitz just, you have to sit down in front of the front three, and you have to be that man, and he was that man. I was trying to explain to him before the game. You see, actually, Fitz have a high football IQ, so Fitz is a smart person. So if you explain to him what you have to do in the game, he's going to do it. And I asked him to play in front of the back three, and he did that to perfection.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Colin Bernard. So there we have the head coach of the P Buffet team, Colin Bernard. Presentation ceremony this afternoon. We'll be back on air tomorrow. Tomorrow we have another big game. It's between Promex Hallam United and We United. We should be on air from about 3:45 tomorrow afternoon, Mother's Day. So team, I'm Gavin Richard saying good evening, and we look forward to your company tomorrow.
Hi, my name is Mr. Benji, cultural ambassador and lead singer for TK International. COVID-19 has hit my livelihood very hard. No large crowds means no shows. No live performances means no zero. I want to get back to doing what I love, to what you love. Let's get back to 13. I can only get back on stage if we all take the vaccine. Get vaxxed. Mr. Benji said so.
calling all fellow nature lovers. On behalf of the people of Dominica, I am delighted to announce our exciting new Work in Nature program, in which we invite citizens from around the world to live in our nature isle for 18 months on a work-from-home visa. In a year that has been incredibly difficult for millions of people across the globe, in Dominica, we have had the chance to consider how fortunate we are to be surrounded by verdant rainforests, pristine beaches, stunning waterfalls, and the crystal clear waters of the Caribbean Sea. It is our hope that with the rise in remote working, this program will allow us to share our paradise with new international friends who love the environment and cherish safety and security as much as we do. You could also become involved in some of our local initiatives to help our country become the world's first ever climate resilient nation, such as our Go Green Dominica initiative, banning all single-use plastic and styrofoam containers. With excellent health structures and infrastructure, and only an hour's time difference to New York, you will find Dominica is the perfect place to work remotely. We can't wait to welcome you to join us in our beautiful Dominica. And at this time of the morning, I believe it's time for me to go get a dive in the beautiful, crystal clear Caribbean Sea. Come join us, my brothers and sisters. Dominica is the place to be in this COVID era. Big up.